Do you think time is catching up with you? Perhaps it's already overtaken you and left you in the dust. Do the years seem to be going ridiculously quickly now? There's a reason for it. You're getting old. We will provide you a report full of interesting stuff happened around the world since you were born. So sit back, relax and enjoy while we taking you back in time. October the 4th, 1956. If you were born on this date, these are the big events that happened since you were born. As an infant, 13-year-old Bobby Fischer beats chess grandmaster Donald Byrne on 17th October 1956. You were 13 days old. Red Army troops invade Hungary to suppress the Hungarian Revolution on 26 October 1956. You were 22 days old. The United Kingdom and France begin bombing Egypt to force the reopening of the Suez Canal on 31 October 1956. You were 27 days old. The Summer Olympics begin in Melbourne, Australia on 22 November 1956. You were 1 month old. The Treaty of Rome establishes the European Economic Community on 25 March 1957. You were 5 months old. As a child, the Soviet Union launches Sputnik 1, the first artificial satellite to orbit the Earth on 4 October 1957. It was your first birthday. Cuban Missile Crisis begins after U.S. spy planes spot Russian nuclear weapons in Cuba on 14 October 1962. You were 6 years old. Cuban Missile Crisis ends with the Soviets agreeing to removal of the missiles from Cuba on 28 October 1962. You were 6 years old. Cosmonaut Alexei Leonov becomes the first person to walk in space on 18 March 1965. You were 8 years old. Martin Luther King is shot dead in Memphis, Tennessee on 4 April 1968. You were 11 years old. As a teenager, Apollo 13 returns safely to Earth after explosion cripples craft en route to the Moon on 17 April 1970. You were 13 years old. Bobby Fischer defeats Boris Spassky in a chess match in Reykjavik, Iceland on 1 September 1972. You were 15 years old. The Vietnam War ends with the fall of Saigon on 30 April 1975. You were 18 years old. Bohemian Rhapsody, a song by the British rock band Queen, is released on 31 October 1975. You were 19 years old. Apple Incorporated is founded in Cupertino, California by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak on 1 April 1976. You were 19 years old. In your 20s, Space Invaders, an arcade video game developed by Tomohiro Nishikado, is released in North America on 31 December 1978. You were 22 years old. Michael Jackson's Thriller is released on 2 December 1983. You were 27 years old. The Apple Macintosh computer goes on sale for the first time on 24 January 1984. You were 27 years old. The Tetris video game is released in the USSR on 6 June 1984. You were 27 years old. The 1984 Summer Olympics are held in Los Angeles, California on 28 July 1984. You were 27 years old. In your 30s, the Exxon Valdez oil tanker runs aground in Alaska on 24 March 1989. You were 32 years old. The World Wide Web is announced to the public by Tim Berners-Lee 7th on August 1991. You were 34 years old. George H.W. Bush and Boris Yeltsin formally declare that the Cold War is over on 1 February 1992. You were 35 years old. The Euro Disney Resort, later renamed to Disneyland Paris, officially opens on 12 April 1992. You were 35 years old. The Czech Republic and Slovakia separate in the so-called Velvet Divorce on 1 January 1993. You were 36 years old. In your 40s, Diana, Princess of Wales, dies in a car crash on 31 August 1997. You were 40 years old. Vladimir Putin is elected president of Russia on 26 March 2000. You were 43 years old. The dawn of the new millennium on 1 January 2001. You were 44 years old. 9/11's terror attacks on New York's World Trade Center and Pentagon on 11 September 2001. You were 44 years old. Space Shuttle Columbia disintegrates during re-entry on 1 February 2003. You were 46 years. In your 50s, the original iPhone is launched on 29 June 2007. You were 50 years old. The 2010 Winter Olympics open in Canada on 12 February 2010. You were 53 years old. Ash from Eyjafjallajökull volcano in Iceland disrupts air traffic over Europe on 14 April 2010. You were 53 years old. A 9.0 magnitude earthquake and subsequent tsunami hits the east of Japan on 11 March 2011. You were 54 years old. Osama bin Laden killed by US military forces in Pakistan on 2 May 2011. You were 54 years old. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and comment down below your birthday or someone's birthday you know. We will provide some interesting stuff as an infant, as a child, in your 20s, 30s and so on. Thank you.